What's up, guys? Jacob Rothenberg here, and I actually was not going to share this video with you. Reason being, this is a video that I recorded specifically for my elite students over at Royalty Hero, students that work with our coaching team exclusively on a one-on-one basis, and I'm dropping the knowledge, giving my students everything that I know with scaling over 10,000 a month. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to release this video. I'm not sure if I even should, but after really thinking about it, I think that this is gonna benefit you with your life in taking whatever you've got going on, whether it's a shitty job, you hate your office, you hate your boss, you hate your commute, whatever you have going on. I think this video should be shared with you. So I'm going to share that with you now. Wow, look at that. So is everyone here? Just checking to see if all of our elite students are on. Great. So guys, thank you for joining on this exclusive call. What we're going to talk about in this week's video is how to really get granular in the formula of making over 10,000 a month on Amazon. So for those of you who still might not know from the testimonials in our course, Jacob Rothenberg here. I've been publishing for over 7 years. I have had multiple months of making over 10,000 a month. I even topped out at around 36K in like July, that's a few years ago. And so I wanted to really take this time in breaking down exactly what it takes to make 10,000 a month in such a way that's repeatable, scalable, and also easy to follow. For those of you who are watching who are already making over 10,000 a month, I think this is still gonna benefit you. But because, like, Toby, my man, I know you're making, I think you went from making 100 a day to 1,200 a day. Like, from what you shared in the dashboard, that's crazy, bro. Mad props. But like with what you're having with success, working with Charlie, and the rest of our coaching staff, let's make this happen now for you guys watching at home. What we preach here at Royalty Hero with making over 10,000 a month, the best path to do that, even from zero, is one brand, one catalog of products, so that you can maximize what's called your customer lifetime value, otherwise known as customer LTV. This means you don't just have random customer one buying a book from your catalog and then just leaving forever, never to revisit your store. Instead, you have that customer buy book one, and then product two could be an audiobook. Product three can be the bundle that you have for the same series, because they're like, wow, I'm reading this book on stock trading. Now, this seemed like a lot of value. Let me buy that second book that this pen name has on options trading. Now let me buy the bundle of all the books that this person has published. Let me grab the audiobook that they have on penny stocks. Oh my goodness, check out the end of this book. They've even got a course on how to day trade. This course is $2,000, but heck, I've gotten value from these 4 books. Might as well just buy the course now. And as you can probably already formulate mentally, you go from making a $10 royalty from a customer to now making, let's say theoretically from just the books, $50 or $60, which is 5xing your revenue from that same one customer, and even beyond with offering things like products on the back end, which we'll talk about. What's really going to be key to this, guys, is read through. Now, the best niches for getting read through, I would say, and let's just put away low content for a minute. For high content, there's 3 main niches: health and fitness, self-help, finance. For those of you who are clever that think that like dating and relationships is something else, that's self-help. But with those niches, there's a way to craft the vision of your brand to expand upon multiple entries, multiple books. As in the case of what I just mentioned with stock trading, I gave you a real example from a pen name that's tied to the finance niche with a former friend of mine who I believe is now a millionaire, who was based in London, that built a catalog of over 10 books related to finance, and because book 1 was so damn good, customers bought book 2, 3, 4, and 5 along with their course online. So let's give a very concrete example of what this could look like. Hell, let's use one of my own keywords. Like, I don't mind giving away my own keywords. That's what I'm notorious for. So just to be abstract about it, let's say I have a series on cryptocurrency. Book 1 could be a book about Bitcoin. Book 2 could be about Ethereum. And book 3 could be about Litecoin. Book 4 could be about Dogecoin. You get the picture. Now, let's just also make sure that these books are of high quality, meaning the production value is on point. The landing page looks good. The actual content, the actual writing is sick. You actually hired a writer who's involved with day trading crypto that really knows their stuff. This is information that's not going to be just easily repeatable by using ChatGPT or some ghostwriter you found on the Urban Writers. No, you found the sickest author to ghostwrite these books, and the content is sick. Now, with that compelling of an offer, someone's going to buy those 4 books, but be sure, guys, to also maximize your use of even making bundles. This is a rather basic principle, but you can make a compilation of books 1, 2, 3, and 4, make a bundle out of them, and put them out on Amazon as yet another product. And that's where you can also make a higher royalty, being that, yes, books 1, 2, and 3, and 4 individually are about $15 each, but imagine a 4-book bundle of those together now justifies a price of $35, $40, and so forth. And in case you're wondering, if you're new, the rationale behind this, okay, books 1, 2, 3, 4 individually are $10, but the bundle is $35. You're actually saving $5 just getting the bundle right then and there instead of investing in the books individually. So there's definitely a value savings towards buying a bundle. So you want to have a bundle, and along with that, make sure you have all mediums of your book covered. I would say at the very minimum, have the ebook, paperback, and audiobook if possible. It doesn't mean you necessarily need to have the audiobook ready at the time that you're publishing, because as you'll come to find out, you need to usually publish the audiobook after your paperback is released, but that's a technical point. I also don't think a hardcover is really required for success with publishing, but again, ebook, paperback, audiobook, make sure that's intact. And another point with what I just mentioned, how people make money, not just with Amazon, but with internet marketing. And this is a lesson that I want to impart with you. Should you ever decide to go beyond Amazon and move on to other opportunities or other ventures, even with online marketing, the money is always made on the back end of your internet marketing funnel. Very rarely will you actually get rich selling a low ticket product like a book, for example. If you can just imagine, or calculate rather, mathematically, if you're making a, let's say, $3 royalty from a $10 book, cool. How many royalties is it going to take for you to make $10,000 in a month just off that $3 royalty? Well, if you were to do the math, it would take over 3,000 copies a month of that book to make $10,000 a month. Now, am I saying that it's impossible to make $10,000 a month off of just your $3 royalty? No, not at all. We have students that are making sales with volume and doing that amount and even more, but the easier way to making $10,000 a month and more is with higher royalties and higher payouts from back-end offers like affiliate products that you're either designing or manufacturing, or online education, online courses. Now, I'm a little bit biased because I'm an online course creator, but I would heavily encourage you to consider formulating an online course for your back-end offer. I'm a little bit biased as a online course creator. Why I would encourage you to sell online courses are 2 main reasons. Number 1, it is so valuable to package information in such a way where not only is someone going to get a time savings with looking up things on YouTube or wherever, but you could also be providing genuine insights from your life, your experience that can't be found otherwise. And that is worth paying for and justifies the price tag for an online course. Secondly, and this is more of a business reason why, what is the fulfillment cost on just a video course? If you can imagine that. Okay, let's say you've got this course up on Kajabi. Aside from the monthly cost of that platform, how much does it actually cost you to sell 5 online courses versus 10 copies of a video course? In case you don't know the answer to that, that cost is 0, making selling online courses very profitable and also very scalable if you have a marketing plan in mind. And just to also shortcut some of that mystery for you on the marketing plan, you've got your books, again, as the front end of the funnel, that are like at the front end of the war, taking in all the leads, all the prospects, and funneling them to your list, your website, your assets for an eventual conversion into your high-ticket online course offer. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to take a few minutes to answer your questions on this call. Let's see what you guys got here. All right, guys, we just finished up Q&A. Let me get you back to Jacob from earlier. All right, guys, so I actually remembered that I had to keep the names of our elite students anonymous, just out of respect for their confidentiality, but I hope you enjoyed the content for that video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did that benefit you? Hit the notification bell. Be sure to follow and subscribe, and I'll see you around for the next one. Take care.